Let's have a look at how to sort data that's in multiple columns. We'll start with the basics, simple sorting in single columns. We've got some data here. If you want to sort those numbers into ascending order, we can do using the ascending sort button or the descending sort button. Simply clicking the button sorts the selected data into the order that you chose. Works with text as well. We can select the text and sort in descending order. That all works very well. You don't actually need to select all the data. You can just single click on a list. As long as it's a solid list, you can single click the sort button, and it will sort that information into that particular order. More often than not, though, your data isn't just by itself like that. It's often side by side with other data. So here, for example, it might be sales that a particular person has made, for example. So Barbara's made 1 sale, Claire's made 27. We might want to sort that into a particular order, and you just got to be careful. If I, for example, select just the numbers and then do sort, the computer will ask me a question. It says, wait a minute, I know there's data just by the side of me. Do you want to include that in the sort or not? And I'll show you what happens both ways. First of all, I'm going to choose continue with the current selection. So that will just sort these numbers and leave the names by themselves. Just watch. Barbara's got 1 sale, Claire 27. We'll click on sort. It's sorted the numbers into ascending order. It's left the names. Claire now does not have 27 sales against her name. She would be upset. So you've got to be careful with your sorts. Let's just try that again. Sorting. I've just got that one bit selected. Sorting. Only this time we'll expand the selection. And the computer will pick up this second column of information. We click sort. And there this time it's maintained the integrity between the numbers and the text. So Claire still has her 27 sales. So you can see with sorting you do have to watch what you've got selected. More often than not, though, your data is going to look a little bit more complex like this. And this is where we need to use the menu system to do the sorts, to be able to sort by multiple columns. First of all, the data is in a solid list. That means we don't have to select it all to do the sort. We can just click anywhere on that list. Doesn't matter where, just anywhere on the list. Single click. Can't do that. That's selecting. The computer will just want to sort those 2 dates. So just be careful. A single click anywhere on your list, and then data, sort. And that brings up the sort dialog box. But before we have a look at that, just look what's happened to the data. The computer has automatically selected the rest of the data. Remember, that will only work if you've got a solid list of data. Notice also that it hasn't picked up the headings. And that's because, going back to the dialog box, you can see that we've got this section at the bottom that says my data range has a header row. The titles are called a header row. It usually picks that up correctly, but if you decide that you want to include this row with your sort, then you need to select no header row. And the computer automatically includes that in the sort. Depends on the data. In this instance, that's clearly not right. We don't want to sort the word surname with the names, because it would put it halfway down the list. So we have a header row. Always check which one of those is most appropriate for your data. We've got a header row. Then starting at the top, we can then sort the data by. And you can see the computer's already picked up that surname is the first column. So if we want to sort by surname, we're already halfway there. But we can use the drop-down arrow to choose any of the other fields. If we want to sort by date of birth, for example, we can click there. Brings up that field. We then choose whether we want to sort in ascending or descending order. I'll choose ascending. Click on OK. And Excel sorts the whole list, maintaining the integrity between the rows, between the data. And you can see what's happened there. We sorted by date of birth in ascending order, gradually getting younger and younger. So that was simply, with a list of data, click somewhere on the list, data, sort. Make sure you've got your header row correctly assigned. Then dial up your sort. This time, let's sort by town. We'll put in ascending order. And let's just make sure it maintains it. See, Hewitson is in Durham. Let's make sure it maintains that information and is 97. Click on OK. We can scroll down to find Durham. All the Durhams are now together. Hewitson's there at 97. So it's maintained the integrity of the data. That's very important. If you just select like that, it probably won't maintain the integrity. So be careful. Okay, looking at all these Durhams, we can see we've got the surnames, but they're not in any kind of order. So once we've sorted in one column, we can now go on and sort in more than one column. So single click anywhere on the data, select the data menu, drop down to sort, check your header row, then dial up your sort. We want to sort by town in ascending order. Then I want to sort by surname in ascending order. Click on OK. It's sorted by surname, by town. There's all the Durhams. It's also then anybody who lives in Durham has been sorted in alphabetical order of surname. A, B, C. Within the Durham field. Ambrose isn't at the top. It's sorted by town first, and then it's sorted by surname. Let's try that again. Anywhere on the list, data, sort. Let's sort by sex, the gender, in ascending order. So I'll put all the females first, and then we can sort by age, and let's sort that in descending order. So that will show us all the women together and the oldest person first. Click on OK. There's all the females grouped together. There's all the ages in descending order. Scroll down. There's all the men in descending order. So that's quite a straightforward mechanism. Select the list. You can highlight the whole thing, but I find it easy just to click somewhere on your list, provided you've got a full set. Data, sort, and dial up your sort. Have a practice with that. In the next video, we're going to look at the options button.